They're the ones looking at what they can do, adjusting that plan if necessary, analyzing other properties.
Can you give us an insight of what an asset manager actually is?
So I'll talk first about asset manager versus property manager, and then I'll talk a little bit more about where it plugs into the overall picture versus some of the other terms you just mentioned. Property manager primarily handles the day-to-day operations of the property. So that's collecting rent, showing vacant units, turning new units, overseeing general contractor stuff on a day-to-day basis. So, did someone show up in time? Did they do the work they need to do? Paying any expenses that are billed out, things like that. Then you'll have, if you're big enough, there's the on-site property management and there's also the corporate property management. They'll handle a little bit more of the bigger stuff. So the bookkeeping, they'll handle the hiring of your staff at the properties. They'll handle a lot of times.
Is that on-site or is that, which one is that?
So within property management companies, there's the property management company, which is like the corporate office. Mm-hmm. And then there's the on-site staff at every property. So on our profit and loss statement, you'll actually see two line items going towards the employees. So you'll have a management fee, which is typically 3, 4, 5%, depending upon the size and how much rent it collects. And then you'll also see a line item for payroll. And the payroll is the people that work at your property 9 to 5. That's their full-time job. That's what they do. They're employed by the property management company, but the property itself pays them their salary and wages. So the on-site handles literally everything going on at the property day to day, all that stuff. The property management company will also handle, your bookkeeping, your overhead for payroll. They'll handle more of the contractor, subcontractor relationships. They'll help you bid out projects. They'll help you underwrite deals. They'll help you with weekly, monthly, quarterly reports, a lot of that stuff. The asset manager is, in a way, manages the managers, but they're even more big picture. So they're coming up with the business plan overall, right? Where I was talking about, what do we think we can do with this property? They're the ones looking at what they can do, adjusting that plan if necessary, analyzing other properties. We do rent surveys. We analyze the financials way more than the property manager typically, because the way they look at it and the way the investors look at it will be slightly different. We're also the intermediary for a ton of different pieces. So, anything from the lender comes through us. Anything from insurance comes to us. Anything from the investors comes to us. Anything from the managers comes to us. We're kind of like the central hub for a lot of different pieces. But basically we're setting more of the financial and big picture outcome for the property. We're also analyzing how long to hold the property or when to sell. We're looking at different, factors in the market and the overall, country and worldwide, and just analyzing different things. So it's definitely much more big picture from asset manager to property management, the company to the on-site staff.